Tonight, we are hearing from a 7-Eleven clerk who shot a suspect in the stomach after police say he attacked her over a counterfeit bill.
So a man tries to strangle a woman behind a 7-Eleven counter, and she gets fired for defending her own life.
7-Eleven corporate called her today and fired her for using her own gun in self-defense.
Imagine showing up to work overnight alone, knowing damn well it's dangerous, and the company fires you for not dying.
They say it's against company policy. She says she's lucky to be alive.
He threatened me, said that he was gonna slice my head off, and then that's when I tried to call the police. Realized he started throwing things at me, came behind the counter. I tried to run off, but he grabbed his hands around my neck.
He said he cut her head off, then started strangling her. You don't get more clear cut than that.
And pushed me out of the counter space. That's when I pulled out my gun and I shot him.
She retreats, he attacks, she shoots. Textbook self-defense, period.
Police say Dilliard is protected under Oklahoma's self-defense law.
Police say she's legally justified. So what does 7-Eleven do? They fire her.
But she says 7-Eleven Human Resources fired her Monday morning for using her own gun.
Said that they were going to separate from employment because of a violation policy.
Dilliard says she was working by herself from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. for more than 2 years. On Monday, she still had a scratch on her neck and burns on her finger from firing the pistol.
This was a situation where I felt like I was put in a corner between choosing between my job and my life. And I'm always gonna choose my life because there's people that depend on me. I'm going home. You know, that's my goal. I need to be here for my kids.
She chose her life and her employer punished her for it. Would you risk your life for your job?
There's a potential where somebody could be for real in taking my life away, that I will do whatever it takes.
She did exactly what she needed to do. And the fact that this is even a debate is absolutely disgusting. You have a woman working the graveyard shift alone at one of the most notoriously dangerous retail jobs in America. Everyone knows 7-Eleven overnight is basically a slot machine for crime. She isn't some millionaire with thousands of job options. She's working because she needs to work. She's putting herself in that situation out of necessity, not luxury. She didn't go all cowboy. She didn't escalate. She tried to call the police. She tried to de-escalate. She reacted only after this man put his hands around her neck. Let me say that again. He strangled her. Do you know how close you have to be to choke someone? Face to face, inches away from killing them. And then he said he was going to cut her head off. Bro, she was beyond justified in this sense. They fired her for violating policy.
Dilliard says she was supposed to use, quote, store items in self-defense.
You know what message that sends? It tells criminals, hey guys, come to rob 7-Eleven. None of our employees will fight back because we'll fire them if they do. You might as well put up a neon sign that says robbers welcome, no resistance here. This is corporate cowardice at its finest. This woman protected their money. She denied a counterfeit bill. She defended the integrity of their business, and they threw her onto the street like trash. After a man tried to murder her, their response was, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fire you. Newsflash, firing her won't stop lawsuits. A slick-back lawyer can convince that criminal to sue 7-Eleven anyway. You didn't avoid liability, you didn't avoid controversy, you just threw your employee under the bus and made the store less safe. How stupid can you be? She said it herself. She chose her life over her job, and she should. Jobs come and go. Your life doesn't. She has kids. She has people who depend on her, and 7-Eleven wanted her to choose being strangled to death over violating policy? Oh, come on. Crazy thing is, you didn't need to do that. All 7-Eleven had to do was just be quiet. Reprimand her in private, put it on paper, and say, hey, you're not supposed to carry a gun when you work. That's all they had to do. And if somebody tried to come and sue you, you'd say, we already reprimanded her, we gave her a warning, we let her continue to work, she did it again. Like, you're covered. I don't know why you felt the need that you had to fire her. It's ridiculous. And here's the real takeaway from this whole thing. Even when you do everything right, and you still might get screwed. She did everything legally. Police said it was justified. State law protected her. The attacker went to jail. She defended her own life, and she still got punished. Now imagine if the DA was anti-gun. Imagine if the attacker had died. Imagine if the media spun the story completely differently. Imagine if the criminal sues her. You could be legally right, but still be financially ruined. That's why I always tell people if you carry a gun, you need legal protection. And that's why I always recommend USCCA and why they sponsor this channel. This 7-Eleven clerk did everything right. She defended herself, she survived, and instead of support, she got fired. That's the world we live in. You can save your own life and still lose everything. With USCCA, you call them, they get you a lawyer, they handle the legal mess. You aren't left dealing with fallout by yourself. Whether it's criminal charges or civil lawsuits or just navigating a system designed to punish gun owners, USCCA has your back. So if you carry, protect yourself physically and legally by checking out the link in the description section of this video about a USCCA membership. And also, I'm gonna put a link to Stephanie's GoFundMe page in the description section of this video as well, so you can go and show your support if that's something you wanna do. So what do you think? Was she justified? Did 7-Eleven make the dumbest corporate decision of the year? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.